regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Makes a quick catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Tailback with another carry. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap, it's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The Huskers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Incomplete, almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a shotgun run call. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets...
Touchdown, Huskers. A special teams lightning strike here in the national championship game. That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
Man, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down one. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
This pass is on target, caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own to line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
To the air, it's Raiola. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw him behind the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And there's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent.
And here comes a deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this second offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk of the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes him.
Breaks into the clear. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at the 38.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half working with a lead.
First and 10 play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pemby. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll down this just inside the 35. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Hoosiers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The sure hands. It's Pemby. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Wow, a 3rd hook tonight by the QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook.
He's in the clear. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To throw, it's Raiola. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw to start the fourth quarter of this championship game. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Huskers looking to run some tempo here. Second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Hoosiers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a
deep shot right down the middle. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. There's contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Truman Clark with the running game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He'll throw it now. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased, I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, it's another incompletion. It's just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And the Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Handoff running right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
On his defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the Huskers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes the team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to do it.